Yo, so we are back. Oh yeah, let's get that record spinning. So we left off with Warren G right here. Take a look over your shoulder. Ooh. Let me turn it down a little bit. That's a little too loud. So, Warren G, take a look over my shoulder. Your shoulder. It's a sophomore album. Has some cool tracks on it. Smoking Me Out. I Shot the Sheriff. And then I Shot the Sheriff EPMD remix produced by Eric Sermon, which was actually really cool. Most of the album is it's okay. It's not great. It doesn't measure up to the Regulate album at all. But, it's worth having. It's part of the collection. So I'm going to hang on to this one and, add it to my Warren G releases, which I really only have one. I have Regulate, and it's a repress. This one I don't think was ever repressed, so whatever. I mean, it was pressed a couple of times. This happens to be a fucking clean version, which really fucking irritated me. I didn't even listen to the whole thing because there's no parental advisory sticker on it, and it really irritates me when I get clean versions unexpectedly. So fuck this one. I'm just gonna toss it. I know I said I wasn't going to. I was gonna put it here, but fuck that one. Let's see. Keith Murray, somebody I really, really like. And this album I didn't think was all that. However, it is just half of the album. It's only disc 1. And it's a double disc. So I don't know what happened to the first one. Dude who sold it to me must have thought I was a fucking idiot. And let's just say he was right because I didn't check. And he gave me half the fucking album for $10. Piece of shit. So that one's going back in the dumpster. That's the dumpster. The Rat Pack. So the Rat Pack is what's his name? It's not DMX, not the DMX, the Get At Me Dog DMX. It's some other dude named DMX. Just Ice, Tila Rock, Mantronic, and I forget who else. But this is dope. This right here. This is some really dope shit. I really like the cover art. That's why I bought it. Plus, I already know Just Ice. Just Ice produced, or I don't know if he produced it, but he put out an album with the same cover, not the exact same cover art, but the same style. Like it looks like the same producer did it, or the same artist. God damn, having a hard time talking today. Anyway, so yeah, this is cool shit. Highly recommended if you like 80s hip hop, like OG 80s hip hop, like some breakdancing type shit. Look no further than the Rat Pack. Kind of a corny name, but if you know the 80s, this is in line with the 80s. So yeah, check this one out. Check out Just Ice too. Let me see. Thicker Than Water soundtrack. So this soundtrack is okay. It's not great, but it does have one track that I really fucking love. Let It Rain from West Side Connection. That first track right there. Woo, banger. Motherfucking banger. So this is one of those it's a soundtrack, right, to a movie called Thicker Than Water, of course. And it seems to me that the movie was made just for the soundtrack. Because the movie was pretty shitty. Okay, it's one of those low budget fucking hood classic type movies, right? Like the not like The Wash, because The Wash actually you could tell they put a little bit more money into it and they put some more stars in it. This one had it was starring Fat Joe and Mac 10. I don't remember any of the story. I did see it. One of my boys had the DVD. It's one of those straight to DVD releases. It's just kind of shitty. There is one scene that really made me laugh with MC8, the whole the penguin shit. Look it up on YouTube. This shit's funny. But that's like the highlight of the movie for me. Anyways, the soundtrack it's okay. Like I said, it seems to me like the movie was made just so they could put out a fucking soundtrack. For some reason the East and West Coast were really trying to cozy up to each other. A couple of artists were cool, so. Mac 10, Fat Joe, I don't know how the fuck that happened, but whatever. It sucks that Big Pun didn't make it on that. I think he had already died, but I'm sure they had a fucking verse in there they could have thrown, but they didn't. I don't know, whatever. Moving along, Atmosphere, Seven Travels. I wasn't impressed with this one. I really liked Overcast, so that's why I bought this one, and I was not impressed with it. I mean, Atmosphere's alright. They're more classic-y kind of hip-hop, more of the positive kind of shit. But, I mean, I got nothing against that kind of shit. I'm more partial to hardcore, more gangster kind of street shit, but I like Atmosphere. This album particularly though wasn't too impressed with it. Yeah, I couldn't find one track that I was really like, oh, that one stands out. Like most of these tracks are just kind of like, don't recommend it. Let's see. Oh shit, DJ Muggs. So this is new. This just came out like literally less than a month ago. Dies Occidendum, I guess it's called, or Dies Occidendum. It's fucking Latin. I don't speak Latin, so I wouldn't know. This is just instrumentals. I don't know. I guess if you're like a freestyle rapper or some shit, you just make a mixtape to it. I guess. I don't know. But the beats are kind of dope. They're kind of grim, kind of like dark. I think that shit means like day of butchering or something like that. I looked it up. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it's all right. It's a cool listen. If you like listen to instrumentals, this one's all right. Let's see. Dale the Funky Homo Sapien. So Dale out of Hieroglyphics, one of them underground dudes from the 90s. Really lyrical dude. This album particularly was fucking awesome, and I really recommend this one. Yeah, this is some shit I highly recommend. No Need for Alarm, Del the Funky Homo Sapien. This one has let me see what tracks were on this one, because I got I've mentioned it a bunch of times. I don't really listen to the tracks. Like I don't never remember the track names. I listen to the entire album straight, and I don't ever remember the track names. So, you know what? Just fuck it. Listen to the whole thing. Whack MCs. This is dedicated to you whack MCs. Yep, that one's dope. So, I'm going to put this one here. This one does not belong in the dumpster. Like those ones. Okay, DJ Muggs doesn't belong in the dumpster either. Shit. This one. Oh, this is a test pressing. This is the first test pressing I've ever purchased. This is a test pressing for... This is a big one, too. Brother Lynch Hung, 24 Deep. Yeah, this is the entire album's test pressing. This one, there's only 10 of these in existence. So, yeah, buddy. Got it from Sick Records. Remember Sick Records? How they always pissed me off? Well, they didn't piss me off this time. This one actually got to me like within like 2 weeks of me ordering it. There was just a few left, and oh, see that little piece of paper floating right there? That's the album cover art. Whatever, but so yeah, test pressing. I don't know if you've never seen a test pressing. This is pretty much what they all look like. Yeah, great album, by the way. 24 Deep is Brother Lynch Hung's some of his best work. Let's see, let's keep it going. Little Kim, the Notorious K.I.M. So this is from when Little Kim was peaking in I guess you can say looks. This is when she had the breast implants, and I guess it kind of looks like a tummy tuck, or maybe it's just a airbrushed out of her gut. But yeah, Lil' Kim was banging. Like, she was super hot back in these days. And her music was pretty good, just because she was a bit of a sex symbol type of rapper, Doesn't mean she wasn't a dope rapper. And she actually was. I don't know what she's doing nowadays. I do remember she produced some album not too long ago, and it was like, very cringy to listen to. But this is Lil' Kim, like peak Lil' Kim right here. This one in Bella Mafia, I'd say. This one's got a track called Suck My Dick right there. Number 4. Dope track. Check it out. I got a fucking rule about Lil' Kim though. If you're a real man, you don't sing along to Lil' Kim. You just don't do it. You don't sing along to Lil' Kim. There's a lot of dick sucking lines in there that you don't want to fucking you don't want to repeat them, you know, as a self-respecting man. But moving along. This, I haven't even opened it yet. I haven't even listened to it yet. This is fucking MF Doom's Unexpected Guests. I've never listened to it. You know, as much as I'm a newer MF Doom fan, I did get into his shit before he died. So before you start clowning, yeah, I never listened to this album, and I just bought it because it is MF Doom. Not gonna lie, I fully admit that. So when I do listen to it, I'll tell you what I like from it and what I hate from it. Right? So I'll put this one off to the side because I still gotta listen to it. Like I said, there's shit in here that, you know, I've had for weeks, and like that one I've had for over a week, and I still haven't listened to it. Just, you know, time constraints. Metal Fingers presents Special Herbs Volumes 9 and 0, which is really 10. And this is like that DJ Muggs is all instrumentals. It's got shit from his albums. And that's really all it is. That's all it really is. It's just instrumentals created by MF Doom. So when he's rapping, he's Metal Face Doom. But when he's producing, he's Metal Fingers Doom. So he's always MF Doom. Yeah, so, yeah. So by the looks of this video, it's going to be a 3-parter. I'm already at 11 and a half past. So I'm going to stop it again. And I'm going to load it up. I'm going to have it loading up. And then look out for part 3. It's coming up. I'm going to shoot it right now and put it up because I don't fucking keep people waiting, okay? I don't do cliffhangers. And besides, you already know what's next, right? If you've seen this album cover, you know what it is. So I'm going to get to that one on the next one. And I'll see you in a bit.